You may think that Elon Musk is the richest man in the world, but a quick Google search will reveal that he has been surpassed by the CEO of Louis Vuitton, Bernard Arnault. It didn't happen because Bernard beat Elon Musk to have more than $300 billion, which was Elon Musk's initial net worth, as Bernard is worth $212 billion. So, what happened to Elon Musk? How did Elon Musk fall off from being the richest man in the world? From having a net worth of more than $300 billion to being the second richest man with $142.1 billion as of the 10th of January, which is not even up to half his initial wealth. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will show you how the richest man lost almost half of his wealth and was reduced to the second richest man in the world. What happened? Why did he lose that much money? Can he still make money back? Is this the end for Elon Musk? Stay tuned, this video will answer these questions and more. But before we continue, like and subscribe to the channel. To be titled Largest Loss of Personal Fortune by the Guinness Book of World Records, you must have lost a lot of money. Guinness World Records announced that the CEO of Twitter and Tesla had broken the unfortunate record, stating that although the exact figure is almost impossible to ascertain, Musk's total loss must have surpassed the previous record for the largest loss of personal fortune, which had been held since 2000 by Japanese tech investor Masayoshi Son. It was $58.6 billion. Losing $1,000 will easily make your mood sour, but imagine losing half of everything you own. Around November 2022, Elon Musk had a total net worth of $340 billion, the highest net worth ever recorded. But then, as of January 2023, his net worth had reduced to $142.1 billion, making him the first person in history to lose about $200 billion. With this huge loss, many will feel it is a huge setback for Elon Musk. But because he is such a huge risk-taker and a determined man, his net worth has gradually increased to around $181.3 billion. But the question that still lingers is, will Elon Musk reach his all-time high of $340 billion ever again after his huge loss? I know many would be wondering why he lost so much money, and since many of us believe him to be a genius, he wasn't supposed to do anything erratic to lead to his downfall. Well, many geniuses have their quirks, and Elon Musk is no exception. I should tell you that most of Elon Musk's riches came from Tesla, yes, the electric car company. And the beginning of his huge loss came from his biggest asset. In 2022, Tesla stocks fell 65%. As established manufacturers increased their competition in the electric vehicle market last year, demand for Teslas decreased. The business reduced manufacturing in China after falling short of its expansion goals, and the announcement of its fourth quarter deliveries fell short of expectations on Wall Street. After the business announced a rare discount to clear off inventory in December 2022, car owners' waning interest in Teslas became visible. Tesla provided 2 refunds to customers who took possession of a vehicle before the end of the year, first providing a $3,750 discount and then doubling it with 2 weeks left in 2022 to $7,500. The refunds alarmed investors, which caused the stock to fall 37% in December. As of 2021, Tesla entered the club of the trillion gangs as it reached a trillion market value. Because of the increment in competition and some erratic behaviors of the CEO, the market value plummeted to $386 billion as of late 2022, losing about $600 billion. This doesn't mean that Tesla is broke. In fact, the company remains wealthy compared to other automobile companies, and Elon Musk is still the second richest person in the world. However, losing over $600 billion is a bad investment for anybody. Big tech companies like Microsoft and Apple are far ahead of Tesla's market value. The decrease in the stocks and market value meant a decrease in Elon Musk's fortune, and that was the beginning of his heavy loss, which gained him the Guinness Book of Records recognition as the worst loss of fortune of all time. Being a rich man would give you public attention, but being the world's richest man and getting on headlines would put you on many people's radar. Unlike the first time that Elon Musk entered our radar, this time it is for the hostile takeover of Twitter. Yes, the Bird app, the layoffs, and the lawsuits that ensued as a result. You may be wondering why the involvement of the app is necessary to the huge loss of money by Elon Musk. You might even think that it should be a saving grace to alleviate his money. Well, on the surface level, that was how it was meant to go. But realistically, his purchase of Twitter was one of his leading downfalls. Tesla's stock price and Elon Musk's riches haven't benefited from his $44 billion acquisition of Twitter. Since its interest in Twitter was made public in April, Musk, Tesla's largest shareholder, has sold shares worth $23 billion. This means that he hasn't been making money, and he has been spending money on the decrement in the market value of Tesla. Now, it is safe to say that even the brightest minds make mistakes, and many feel his purchase of Twitter amidst the crisis Tesla was going through in 2022 was one of his mistakes. Investors at Tesla want Musk to focus more on his vastly larger and more valuable firm instead of his continual tweeting and increasingly unpredictable conduct, especially after he became CEO of Twitter. Musk has defended himself against detractors by claiming that since taking over Twitter, he hasn't missed any significant Tesla meetings. Calculating a person's net worth at a specific period can be difficult. Due to external variables like market conditions or governmental policies, entrepreneurs whose net worth is based on the value of a specific stock may experience significant swings in the stock's value in a short period. Before regaining and increasing his net worth, Musk had experienced huge financial losses. This seems like the biggest loss for him, as it is the biggest loss in all history. However, like his previous losses, Elon Musk doesn't allow it to get him down. He understands that it is business, and just like stocks might fall, they might also rise. You should know that when he lost the money he did, $200 billion, making his net worth around $137 billion, he increased his net worth to $181.7 billion. Even with this increment, many are still uncertain whether Elon Musk will be able to get to the $320 billion again. We should note that Elon Musk isn't the only billionaire that suffered huge losses in 2022. We have the former richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos, who lost $80 billion, and Mark Zuckerberg, who also lost $78 billion. An estimate is that American billionaires lost around $661 billion in 2022. Many of these people are already looking for ways back up, and Elon Musk, just like the leader in the losses, is also leading in the gains back up. Even though many have written him off from making up to and even more than what he has lost, we can ascertain that there is still the possibility of him coming back up. He has already started. His achievement is the result of his innovative ideas and hard labor. Looking at his two projects, you will notice that he is bursting with innovative ideas. In addition to his two main businesses, Tesla and SpaceX, he is also involved in batteries, solar panels, Solar City, brain-computer interfaces, Neuralink, automobile transit tunnels, Boring Company, and much more. Second, his continued work ethic is incredible. The results show that he completes the tasks at hand. It is astounding to even consider everything he accomplishes. He does more than just his business. He works hard and doesn't mind getting his hands filthy. Even though this may be one of his greatest strengths, it could also be considered as a significant weakness. For instance, his incredible work ethic led him to leave Tesla and focus on Twitter. He even said he'd be at Twitter until things start running smoothly again. One of the reasons that angered Tesla investors. Goldman Sachs analyst Mark Delaney stated in a letter to investors in December that he continues to believe in the substantial value of Tesla's brand, even though he acknowledges it has become more divisive since Musk purchased Twitter. For the business to restore value, he proposed that customer focus connected to Tesla move back to these key traits of sustainability and technology. This means even though Elon Musk has lost a lot of money, way more than people before him, he still has the propensity to make way more money. And for now, only time will tell. This brings us to the end of our video. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell for more content. Thanks for watching.